to Lady V Show. I'm your host, Victoria Mo. We focus on family, community, talents, peace, and today I have with me my co-host
Hi, everybody. It's nice to be back.
and our special guest.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kris Tosh, reggae hip hop singer, jazz as well. One half of the reggae hip hop jazz group African Cartel, African with a K, Cartel with a K.
Beautiful name.
And it's a pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you for
welcome.
coming.
Welcome to Lady
And thank
V
you for
Show.
that amazing performance that you just did.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, so let's just jump right into it. You performed the song Freedom. And can you give us, and tell the audience what was the inspiration behind Freedom?
Okay. Yes, Freedom. The inspiration behind the song Freedom was, there's so much going on all over the world in society, across the waters, near and far, in our homes and around the corner. Freedom was a song. It wasn't just a song. It was an anthem for those who are looking for liberation on all levels: spiritual liberation, physical liberation, mental liberation, and a psychological liberation. We're all fighting for freedom, whether it be more freedom so we can have time to spend with our families, freedom so that we can vacation more, freedom so that we can study, or just more freedom so that we have time to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's people out there right now who are fighting for freedom, and, they're looking for freedom on all levels and all plateaus.
Yes, indeed. And like you said, we all are seeking freedom in some aspect of our lives. So that's amazing. And it's a great anthem. It's a great song. So thank you so much for coming to the show and performing it
You're welcome.
for us and our audience.
It was a pleasure.
So how long you have been singing your freedom song?
Uh, Freedom, I recorded Freedom about a year ago.
Okay.
But I'm just really starting to perform it now. I'm in the process of shooting a video for Freedom. Pretty much, also an audio engineer. I also do video production as well. I've done a lot of behind the scenes. So now I'm kind of coming out to the forefront. I have a group, African Cartel, which is a reggae hip hop jazz group, and it's a duo. And pretty much, I'm one half. You can check out the website. That's African with a K, Cartel with a K. And I'm just rebranding myself right now as Kris Tosh, getting ready to release a 5-song EP called The World is a Jungle, with a single called The World is a Jungle. So I'm getting prepared to put that out there and bless the world with. So about 15 years of writing, recording, performing, doing open mics. And
So you write your song?
yes, I write all my own lyrics.
Oh, okay.
And I know that you don't, you don't speak in certain language. What made you decide to be an artist with clean and non-explicit type music? What made you say, okay, I'm not going to use that type of language in my work?
I mean, like I say, the lyrics are the expression of your soul. So, that stuff, it's not in my soul, and, not knocking anybody else, that use it, because, everybody has the right to express themselves. But, when I first started out as being an artist, you go through your transformation process where you might have a certain flow, and then you come and you evolve. And just by me going out here and performing on different platforms, I always wanted to be that artist that I could perform on any stage, whether it be a stage and my audience are toddlers, or if I'm performing for seniors, middle-aged people. I always wanted to have that approachability to whereas, if a gig came up and I had to perform or do something for a talent show at a middle school, that the content was always appropriate. So that's how I wanted to brand myself, and that's how I've been able to play so many venues, regardless the audience age.
That's amazing. And you also said that you do jazz, you do reggae, you do hip hop.
Right.
So what made you say, okay, I want to kind of like do this melting pot of music? What inspired that?
Well, my inspiration come from so many different places. I was born to West Indian parents, Jamaican-born parents, and Jamaica has been a place where it has inspired so many different people from the artists that has come out of that little island. And, Jamaicans also have a huge appreciation for other music as well. Whether it be R&B, whether it be soul, so pretty much I was just a sponge as a kid in a house, you know, listening to Alton Ellis, Dennis Brown, to Elton John, to Wu Tang. You know, it was
That's
just,
old timers.
you know, I mean,
Very nice.
Smokey Robinson, you know,
Wow.
Gladys Knight, and I just never had one genre of music that I've always listened to. I've listened to Italian music and Frank Sinatra, um, things like that. It's just, I just took everything I had and everything that inspired me, and I just put it in me, and I gave it to the world, and that's just me. You know, I can hang with any type of people. I went to school with, you know, a diverse races of people. You know, I've never just really been in like an all African American school or been in like the African American community. You know what I'm saying? We've always lived in communities where it was diverse and it was mixed culture. So I'm inspired by life. I'm inspired by culture, and I respect other cultures, and anything that you can take positive from another culture to help improve something else in your life or might be an inspiration to you. I just live my life like that, and traveling helps too.
Well, that's great because, you know,
That's nice.
music is that one thing that, you know, transcends gender, race,
Universal
age,
message.
Right,
because,
right.
you know, it's 5-year-olds who still, you know, that knows
Yeah.
Michael Jackson music, and he's been gone for a while. So it's definitely something that is transcended, and I appreciate that about your music. I know that you do a lot of work in the community. You're a jack of all trades outside of the music industry. Can
Right.
you let us know what's going on, what you're doing in the community?
I've done a lot of things in the community, from coat drives to canned food drives, raising, you know, profits and food and stuff like that, resources for Haiti, Cuba. We've done coat drives in Harlem. We are in conglomeration with a couple of other
That's
political
good.
figures, where I was able to use their platform and they were able to use some of their platforms, and we collect coats from people who, you know, had it, you know, and we were able to do a collaborative effort to where we do like a concert and then we do like a coat drive after.
That's
All of
amazing.
last year, me and my event organizer, also my manager, K. Marie Presley, we put together a show that we did once a month called The Light Bulb, illuminating the illumination of young minds with positive vibration. Whereas
Wow.
we sought out artists in the community that had a message, and that we felt that their message really had some inspiration to offer to people within the community. And you know, we just invite political figures every month. We have a concert, we have food. You know, people like Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer, she would come out and support it. Bill Perkins was definitely a great, you know, supporter of what we were doing. And as we started that, you know, as we started to do that, things just started to grow, and more people of positivity started to gravitate toward us. And even to where I'm sitting here now, you know, it was a link through somebody who that we knew, who that we were on their show. And, you know, they had somebody lined up and they said, you know, you're the right candidate, so I'm going to forward your information, and now I'm here.
It's
Wonderful.
amazing. That's amazing.
Well,
And I
that's
commend you
good.
for all the work
Right.
that you're doing, because it's so many people on so many different levels who don't put in that much work and give back so much to the community. So I thank you on the behalf of our community. I know that you're being honored in a couple of weeks. Can you let us know what's going on with that?
Right, I'm also being honored in the National African American Day Parade in Harlem.
Can you let them know what you know, when it is and where, so they can come check you out? They might want to see you in person.
Yeah, it's on a Sunday, September 17th. It is going to be in Harlem. You can get more information on my group's website, African Cartel. That's African with a K, cartel with a K.com. And pretty much this year, the theme for the parade was honoring healthcare professionals within our community that are, you know, have been, you know, being a positive influence within the community. And that is also the other side of my life as well. I'm also a healthcare professional.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so, you know, I'm helping people on all levels.
It's good. You have different talents, and that is very helpful. You know that
It's
to
amazing
bring
what you're
all
doing.
these ideas and talents that you have together to improve yourself and the
Right.
community, which is great.
Right.
And that's one of the inspiration that the young people were actually to move forward
Right.
and to pass it to the new generation coming. So that's great.
Right. That's a
And
pleasure.
even though you have all these inspirational singers in the past, old timer, and you are the new generation, or what is your own personal message that you are putting out there? That all you like to people to when they see you on the stage, they know what type of message that you putting out to the society, especially the younger, the
Right.
youths that are out there when they listen to your music.
Well, like the song I performed earlier, I mean, it pretty much sums it up. Freedom. You have the freedom to expand your mind. You have the freedom to be whatever you want to be. You have the freedom to make wise choices and wise decisions, and you also have the freedom to be somebody, and you can inspire somebody else too. You know, that's freedom to me. I guess I preach freedom. Within the freedom, I preach unity. I preach, messages of prosperity. You know, keeping the family together. Social awareness. You know, just freedom, man. The freedom to be a better person so that you can inspire somebody else.
Yeah, and
So
I know
with
that.
all your busy schedule, how do you juggle your professional job, your music,
Yeah.
and how you juggle it?
Well, I have a schedule,
Okay.
and I wake up very early every morning. I'm usually up by 4 o'clock, and I'm usually up pretty late as well. And it's a constant 24-hour career. I just put it like that. It's a career, and I enjoy doing it. And like anything else, you have your high points and you have your low points. But the thing that's rewarding about this is that if you're doing it from the heart and you're doing it to help others, when you actually see that you affected somebody in a positive way, that always brings you right back up. So, I mean, with everything that all of this comes with, the responsibility as well, and having to be places on time, having to always present yourself in a professional manner, even when you come to realize some people that you work with aren't so professional. You always have to hold that stature and make sure that you keep the bar high so that you can always be that shining light to others.
Yeah, because you're
Wonderful.
definitely like a shining example of freedom in a lot of ways. And when I say that, because through your music, you're not the typical artist. You're not the typical artist that would be, with certain type of profane words in their music. You're very much a spiritual person, and you express that in your music as well.
Right.
You have the freedom to mix different genres together. Right. And you also show us that you don't have to do just one thing, because some people believe that, okay, if I'm going to do music, I'm going to just do music. But you also are helping in the community. You also have a regular, like, 9-to-5 type career. So that's amazing, and you're a living example of your freedom of choice. You can choose to be whatever it is that you want to be, and you're showing that. So
wow,
it's
nobody
amazing.
ever put it like that before to me, and that's pretty much true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Definitely.
We really appreciate it, and thank you for coming to Lady B Show. We appreciate you here, and we commend you, for the work you're doing in the community. So we encourage you to continue to do better, and we're going to listen to your music as well.
Right.
So
And you can anybody out there that's trying to get in contact with management or anything, you can follow me on Twitter, Kris Tosh. That's Kris Tosh, 1, the number 1, on Twitter. And you can also just go to, my group's website, African Cartel. That's African with a K, Cartel with a K. We got the whole EP up there. You can also find the Struggle Music EP. It's on every online distributor. Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby. If you have an Android phone, you can find it on Google Play. And if you have an Apple iPhone, you can find it on Apple Music as well. So just, follow us, African Cartel, follow Kris Tosh 1 on Twitter, and there's a lot more to come. And you know, just like I said, there's so much going on right now. I can't even remember everything, but if you check the website,
Of course.
everything is posted.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
been an honor, and it's also been a pleasure.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much for
again. We
coming and
appreciate you come,
inspiring us.
and we look forward to see you again. We wish you well, and we hope everything goes well with you.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
thank you, our audience, for being with us today, and thank you, my co-host.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, and if you are out there, if you want to, let us know what you're doing in your community, share your talents. And if you want to come to Lady V Show, feel free to call us at 718 Or you could email us at uh, ladyvshow at familysupportandresourcesny.com. So, and also, if you want to know much about our program, Family Support and Resources, is for individual and family, for support group, and all different activities that we do. So give us a call. And we also invite you to be on our peace events. It's an annual peace event every Memorial Day in Fort Green Park. Fort Green Park on Moro Avenue between North Portland and St. Edward. This is a yearly event on Memorial Day, all-day event. So be with us. Let's do it together, collaboration, and we look forward to see you. All right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we hope to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Good afternoon. How you doing at home? This is one and only again, Kris at the Lady V Show, also known as African Cartel, African with a K, Cartel with a K. And today we'll be performing, I myself will be performing a song called Freedom. Let's go. So much people can find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. We want to hear all of the people say, cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. Trotting on top of Babylon to Mount Zion. Freedom fighting with me and the thing in hand. No one you elevate them, only one to hold it down. But enough for Abashak, enough for them a hooligan. But please don't fight us, we some freedom fighters. All the things you need to legalize up. From them see you tell you have to talk. From them see you talk the truth, them want to lock you off. We not to pop it off, the show say we a top one hour. And we serious about it, say we not to laugh. So much pleasure, you have to feel more pain. And so much dead and bloodshed, so make the freedom reign. For freedom. We come to fight for and we have to say. So much people can find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. We don't want to hear all of the people say, cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch on the Lady V Show. Overstanding and elevation, no instructional delegation. Liberty is my proclamation. Freedom's what we brought for. Day and night you brought all for. Flip out off the wall for. Yeah, this song was called for. Cause yeah, we some freedom fighters. Pick it down with it, just put up your lighters. Blaze them up and turn up the fire. Put in work and no won't stop till we retire. Representing for the ones that came and gone. To the ones that's here. To the warriors yet to be born. Let's get this clear. Gotta be prepared. Cause freedom, it ain't free. Gotta break these mental chains, elevate, graduate to a certain degree. Take it to a higher notch, top to top. Don't stop. Fight to the end, stand tall. Never been to the love of hip hop. One love. That's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the, so let's recite it more. Go put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. Rastafari. Trotting out of Babylon to Mount Zion. Freedom fighting with me Bible and me thing in hand. No one you elevate them, only want to hold you down. Enough of Abashaka, enough of them a hooligan, but please don't fight us, we some freedom fighters. Certain things that need to legalize up. From them see you talk the, now you talk. From them see you talk the truth, lock you off. We not have to pop it off the show, say we are top or not. And we're serious about it, say we not gonna laugh. So much pleasure, you have to feel more pain, and so much dead and bloodshed, so make the freedom ring. For freedom. Come on, we come to fight for and we have to say. So much people can't find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. Me want to hear the whole of me accent, cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. Liberation, overstanding and elevation. No instruction or delegation. Liberty is my proclamation. Freedom's what we brawl for. Day and night give our all for. Flip out off the wall for. Yeah, this song was called for. Cause yeah, we some freedom fighters. If you down with it, just put up your lighters. Blaze them up and turn up the fire. Putting in work and know you won't stop till we retire. Representing for the ones that came and gone. To the ones that's here. To the warriors yet to be born. Let's get this clear. Gotta be prepared. Cause freedom, it ain't free. Gotta break these mental chains, elevate, graduate to a certain degree. Take it to a higher notch, top of the top. Don't stop, fight to the end, stand tall. Never bend, for the love of hip hop. One love, let's go. We come to fight for and we have to say. So much people can't find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. Me want to hear all of me people say. Cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. For freedom. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. Trotting out of Babylon to Mount Zion. Freedom fighting with me and me thing in hand. No one you elevate them, only want to hold it down. But enough of Abashaka, enough of them a hooligan. But please don't fight us, we some freedom fighters. All the things you need to legalize up. From them see you, tell you have to talk. From them see you talk the truth, them want to lock you off. We not to pop it off, the show say we are top on our. And we serious about it, say we not to laugh. So much pleasure, you have to feel more pain. And so much dead and bloodshed, so make the freedom ring. For freedom. We come to fight for and we have to say. So much people can't find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. We want to hear all of the people say. Cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. On the Lady V Show. Overstanding and elevation. No instruction or delegation. Liberty is my proclamation. Freedom's what we brawl for. Day and night give our all for. Flip out off the wall for. Yeah, this song was called for. Cause yeah, we some freedom fighters. Pick it down with it, just put up your lighters. Blaze them up and turn up the fire. Putting in work and no won't stop till we retire. Representing for the ones that came and gone. To the ones that's here. To the warriors yet to be born. Let's get this clear. Gotta be prepared. Cause freedom, it ain't free. Gotta break these mental chains, elevate, graduate to a certain degree. Take it to a higher notch, top to top. Don't stop. Fight to the end, stand tall. Never bend for the love of hip hop. One love. Let's go, come on. We're gonna fight for and we have to say. So much people can find every day. Reach out to Africa from USA. No one can hear all of the people say, cause that's the only thing we fighting for. And that's the only thing I'm writing for. We in the streets, so let's recite it more. Gonna put up them lighters, y'all. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. It's time to carry the torch. At the Lady V show, we carry the torch. Once again, I'm Kris, representative of the African Cartel. God bless you. One love.